welcome back. I just got back from Wick's Aircraft, and I had a nice surprise along the way. And that surprise is there was a lumber yard. And that lumber yard allowed me to go out there and look for and find my new Viper. Now, this piece is 7 foot long. It'll only be 54 inches, but this is the spar for my new Viper. Can you see it? It's in there. This is a piece of 3/16 thick by 1.75 inches wide. They didn't have 2-inch, but so I'm going to have to be very careful at the root. White pine, clear white pine. There's not a knot in it. And I will whittle this down, and it will weigh 1 ounce. It's pretty light now for as big as it is. Let's see what it weighs. Let's see what it weighs. But I got 2 gallons of thinner and 2 gallons of thinner and a quart of black, and that quart of black will last me the rest of my life probably. I had that other quart for 30 years. That's it. We got a comment there. Hey, Marcel. Okay, this particular piece of white pine weighs 8 ounces. And I will turn it into a 1 ounce stick. And this is the old way they used to do beam wing airplanes back in the day. They used to use yardsticks, but a yardstick for a 40 size airplane is okay. A yardstick for a 60 size airplane is no good. But this is the lightest way to do it. So I got a spar now for this, and I can carefully make it up. And I couldn't believe I spotted that lumber yard there. And when I asked the old guy there, I said, I'm not going to be your biggest customer, but I need to go out in the yard and look for a piece of wood. Can I do it? He said, sure, whatever. So we got it. Well, this is dry now, so we can kind of trim it up. I wish I could have got this done. It would have been dry too, but whatever. We'll do the inside and got to talk to Steve Stern from Steve Bannon's show. Let's see about getting us a link for flag shirts. I think you guys caught the end of that on the last program. I talked to his son, and then Steve Stern called me back. The movie star. So let's turn the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Did I paint the inside of this? No. No, I did not. That old guy was so ecstatic that I was building model airplanes. I couldn't believe it. I said, really? Yeah, that's what I use it for. So I guess the next thing to put on it, we'll do the super fill. We'll do the fillets and the and around the canopy. Then I'll do the cowl later. I think I'm going to take that spot when I whittle it down to an ounce with the bell crank in it. I think I'm going to take it back to him and show him what I did. He couldn't believe it. He said, no, you're not going to get it down that light. Well, yeah, I am. Seven foot. I'm going to cut it 54 inches long. So that takes off 3 foot of it. So that's quite a bit of weight. Plus the whittling. Yeah, I'm editing it. It'll be back up. It'll be back up. Sorry about that. So we need to tissue this and get that. Man, I wish you wouldn't have got that much. Oh yeah, it'll be back up. Probably back up tonight. It's whatever YouTube does with it now. It's rendering. While at Wix, I also found this Permagrit Dremel. Like they're like Kutzall. Pretty expensive, $17. I'm just glad I got the thinner. The guy there, everybody went to lunch, and the guy that was working there was a guy who didn't know how to mix paint. I said, it's black. It's simple. Put the can on the scale, read what it says to add till it gets to a certain amount. That's it. Shake it up. Now we got it done anyway. That made that strong. This was real weak. It was pretty soft because it's pretty thin. Now it's back the way it's supposed to be. I don't know where that file went. So I'll do it like this. Gonna be a nice airplane, a real nice airplane. Not bad for a quick build. Yeah, I know I started it a year ago, but I didn't work on it. Two gallons of thinner and 1 quart of black, $150. But better get it now while I can before the price goes up. Let's use this. Okie dokie. Pretty good, pretty good. That's what I did. I did the inside of this. Get another coat inside there. We still got to do the superfill cow trick. There's a lot of work left to do on this yet. It'll be fine. Damn. Need some different paper. I need to fix that. It's not very good. Okay, paper. Here we go. This is 180. Good. Well, here you are watching me sand again. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Can't get on it. Sticking up a few thousandths. I mean, I could push it down and CA it, I guess. Never glue a canopy down with CA though. A clear one anyway. This one don't matter, it's painted. Like the glue let go. Okay, let's try the thick medium or whatever. CA. So we're gonna need that and the P210. Of course, it's clogged. Looks like Walmart. So, well, probably not Walmart. The box is Walmart. I got my fuel tanks today. So I can put the Aegis back in the air. I think that's what's in here. It's awful light to be anything else. Hope they're the right ones. Yep. Don't buy one, buy all of them. Yep, here we go. Bag of fuel tanks. Oh, crap. See, that's what'll keep stunt suppliers going is if you spend some damn money. If you don't go, well, I only need 39 cents worth. Of course, when I bought that stick of wood for my spar, it was only $5.36. Said, woo, that big spender. Yeah. Oh, I was doing that. That's what I was doing. So I got to pick that. And now let's kick it off, get that going. Now, how am I going to do this? Push it down. I don't have another hand. Oh, it's stuck. Good. Okay, we got that fixed. This side here's pooching up a little bit too. Guess we could do that. She's on there now. Okay, put some dope on this. Get it ready for papering. And yes, you do want to paper over the fiberglass. Otherwise, you'll have fiberglass fabric. You can see the fiberglass fabric through the paint. So well, I guess I can pay Charles now. What do you guys think? You think that came out pretty good as far as glassing goes? Let me zoom in a little bit and see if you can see it. I can't move the camera because the damn thing the wire will come off. I need a new camera. We'll give it a minute, scuff it, and then put some tissue on it. Ain't nothing but a thing. This is so simple, it's ridiculous. I would say for anybody wanting to learn to build like I do, or Hunt, or Warwidge, or Walker, or the top guys, builders, is to grab wood and start sanding. It's in the sanding. Shaping. How do you get tight fits, good shapes, symmetry, learning the different grades. I start out with 36 grit and end up with 5,000, just keep stepping down. And of course the different materials that you use. But it's not rocket science, it's real simple. Anybody can do this. Anybody. Anybody says they don't have the time is just too damn lazy. They don't want to do it. Because if you work 1 hour a day, every day for a year, you'll have a new airplane next year. 1 hour a day. But don't go in there and look at it. Get after it. Sit down and do it. Okay, let's put some tissue on this thing. Yeah, we got 2 sticks. We got 2 sheets in this. They didn't think I had 2 sheets in this. I thought I only had 1. Okay. The tissue has a grain, and it also has a shiny and a dull side. So we're going to need a piece. Now, this is probably going to have to be cut into several pieces. I'm not going to get it in one piece. Tissue just don't go around the corner like fiberglass does. But we'll try to get the biggest amount we can on there. Make it the biggest piece I can in one piece. Okay. Shoot, I wish it would have went back a little farther. Oh well, we'll have to piece it in again. Or wait a minute. It's folded. Good. We got it. We did it. We did it. So what did I do with the spray bottle? There it is. There we go. Not gonna get the wrinkles out of there. Compound curve. I guess I have to cut it. We'll cut it and relieve it. That don't matter. Oh shit, I put it in thinner. Oh well. I'm gonna have to go out in the car and get them 2 gallons of thinner. I put it in the thinner, not in the paint. So we're not doing this to hide the grain. We're doing this to hide the weave of the fiberglass. I figured somebody was going to call me up and tell me I was doing it wrong. Shit. Well, I've been doing it this way 60 years. It's got to be wrong. Shit. Got to be wrong. Yeah, we'll just sand out them crinkles. We'll give this a few minutes, give it a sand job, another coat, and we'll put the stupid fill on it. I almost bought another container of superfill, but I got enough to last me another year, I think. The only problem is it going to go up? Almost bought an aircraft stick as a shifter too. You know, the stick for the yoke with the button on top. They had it on. They had it in the make offer bin, $40. That's just more shit I don't need. I'm just trying to scrape by. Come on now, lay down. I'm going to put superfill around this too. That way it'll hide any of them low spots. We'll sand it in. If you're going to do superfill, always put it on after the silk span and the fiberglass. You know why? Because the superfill is harder than the balsa wood, and if you sand it, it'll make the balsa low and the superfill proud. So what the tissue, dope, and fiberglass does, it hardens that stuff up, so it makes it all pretty much the same hardness. So you can sand it without a huge problem. Why didn't that break off there? So you want to be a dick. So you guys enjoying the finishing series? I mean, I know it's pretty boring. Yeah, use whatever, sandpaper, razor blade, knife, whatever it takes to trim it. Anybody that was been a mechanic and made gaskets knows that you put the gasket over the part and tap it with a ball peen, and the edge of the part cuts the gasket material. Well, this is basically the same theory. Okay, let's put another coat of dope on it. Then we'll sand it when this dries. And then after the fillets are put on, I don't know, I might be gone a couple of days. It's all about sanding, and I know you guys don't want to watch me sand this whole thing. It'll be several hours just sanding. You know, I had to go get some more Harbor Freight primer and give this one the primer treatment. I don't know. I don't know that I can bring myself to do that or not. That adds a couple extra ounces. Well, like I've said it over and over again, when I was a kid, everything was a secret. Nobody would tell you nothing. How do you do that? How do you put the silk spine on? How do you figure it out, kid? Yeah, okay. Great, thanks. Now with the age of YouTube, I don't think there's any other channel on YouTube like mine. I mean, there's guys building RC stuff, but not really in-depth how-tos. This nose came out good, real good. I'm glad that nose ring is on there, that big thick nose ring. That means I won't have any troubles here. Now it's just about letting the paint dry here so I can sand this and put another coat on it. And then after that, we can do the fillets. So what have we been on? Been on 49 minutes. I guess we'll just run this stream an hour. I'll go away for a little while till this dries. Because the next step is the fillets, and I'm going to get them all. I'm going to wing fillets, canopy fillets, elevator fillets, rudder fillets. Do it all at one shot. But this has to be done first. And the reason it has to be done first is because all of the fillets seal all this together. It becomes one piece. So if you were to put the fillets on first, then do this, the tissue would be on top of the superfill. And trust me, that's a disaster. Should rename it to stunt school. Yeah. Well, stunt school implies flying, and I'm not there. You know, I can't practice enough. I can build with the best of them, though. Don't matter who it is. Out of Bob Hunt's mouth, now I don't know if he's blowing smoke up my skirt. He said I was one of the top 10 builders in the world. So that's coming from a pretty reliable source. Pretty credible source. Why is that? Looks like the wood came unlaminated there. So we need thin. Looks like my 64th came unlaminated from sanding. Of course, it's clogged up. They always are when you go to use them. There it is. Well, I don't know. You know, you all agree on that. I mean, coming from Bob Hunt, that's quite the compliment. And when he looked at the two Thunderbolts, he goes, "I can't tell if this came off Billy's bench or what." So that was good. I can by the weight. Bill gets that helium wood. Hopefully we get some helium wood here next week. Not quite drying up the sand yet. It won't, it'll ball up if I sand it right now. I'm afraid that's going to come back right there. So, I don't know. I think it's going to look good. It's going to be nice. Wish it would dry a little faster so I could keep moving. Too wet. Gonna have to wait about an hour probably to get the water and the dope to dry up on this. So that's 58 minutes. We'll start closing her down now. Appreciate you watching. Please consider becoming a paid subscriber. You get your name in green. You get some extra icons. I do content for subscribers only. Matter of fact, instead of editing that last video, I think I ought to just put it subscribers only. Members only. Let me tell you why I'm editing it. Because my phone number's out there, and I don't need 1,000 phone calls. But if you're a paid member here, I guess I could take a phone call from you. You're not doing it right. Yeah, okay. That's what I'll do. Steve, I'm going to set that to members only instead of monkeying with editing. Because I don't like editing. It takes hours and hours and hours. So if you want to watch that, let's go here. We go back to there. We go live. Private. Members only. Publish. Close. All right, if you're a member, you can see that last video. I want to, but I don't have a paint job right now. I don't know what that means. That's exactly right. You got to pick all the light stuff out. Well, it's kind of like this spar. I mean, there was probably 50 or 60, maybe 100 sticks. And I touched and looked at every one of them. I don't think the guy thought I was nuts. It's got to be right. It's got to be straight. Got to be straight grain. Got to be light. I just wish it was another 1/4 inch wider. Because at the root, I'm going to have to be very careful. It's only 1 3/4, and you add a 1/2 inch. That's 2 1/4 for the root. That's what the Viper is, 2 1/4 at the root. So I can't cut any off at the root. So I'm going to have to step it out 2 inches and then down. But I can do it. I will get it done. And that's a future project. I don't know when we'll get to that. It'll take me probably probably 8 hours to make that spar. God, I want to sand this so bad, it's just not dry enough. I want to keep going. But alas, it's not dry enough, and I might as well not rush it. Well, it's, I can't build them for free. They take a lot of time, and time is money. Once in a while, I'll give one away or whatever if I get tired of it or got to clear the shop out. But I'm building my retirement account. Shit. Nope, can't sand it yet. Nope, it ain't ready. I'm going to do a take apart here shortly for one of the members here. They want me to build. Not a come apart, a take apart. Can't resist. There we go. Got that one off. I guess I can sand it. Gotta have a light touch. Don't ball it off. Maybe you'll hit the lottery someday. Maybe I'll hit the lottery someday. But don't be a goofus and spend $1,000 on lottery tickets, because you're going to be a loser. If you spend $1 and you hit it, that'd be great. Put another coat on there. Then we'll let her dry. Yeah, that's what I'd do too. I think I talked about it on there. It'd have 80-foot high ceilings, enough for 4 circles, motel rooms all the way around the circle, 2 stories, a bar, a hobby shop, restaurant. Build it and they will come. I guarantee it. If we built it, they'd come. Just like Joe and all. You'd have to pick somewhere central. That everybody could make it. It'd be cool. Oh yeah. Hobby shop, workshop, bar, restaurant, 2 tiers of motel rooms all the way around. Yep, Central U.S. Take the map, draw an X on it from one coast to the other, and put it right in the middle. I don't know where that is. It'd be out in the middle of nowhere, I'd tell you that. Iowa, or it might be Missouri even. I don't know. Missouri's pretty close to the center. It'd be within the central United States would be within 500 miles of where I'm at right now. Like I say, you'd have to get a map and put a line from the farthest point in Maine to the lowest point in California, and then from the lowest point of Key West up to the northern Washington, see where the lines cross, and that would be where it'd be. You got to admit, if you've ever been to the Nationals, they have over 1,000 acres. That is a primo site. They don't maintain it very well. You know, I like to know where all of the money goes for dues and all that. It cannot possibly be to insurance companies, and it cannot possibly be to site maintenance, because they also offer sharecropping there, where the farmers rent their land and they get money from the sharecroppers. So where's all the money going? Why can't they repave the L-pad? Why, plus, they get big donations. Roger Wildman donated them, I don't know, 30, 40,000 or whatever. I don't understand it. Just like the roads, they say, well, if you have a lottery in your state, that all that money is supposed to go to the schools. Are the schools getting any better? Heck no, they're taxing you more for the schools. The gas tax, are they spending that money on the roads? Heck no, it goes into the general fund. Where's all the money going? I don't understand. It's poor management, terrible. That's right. You'd have to have a big fan, big exhaust fan, and an intake fan blowing across the field at 5 miles an hour. One direction. All this could be done, but it would be a multi-million-dollar operation. Multi-million. Just the building probably would cost that much. But if I won the lottery and you had that, you know, $480 million, $500 million, what the hell's the difference? You know, go ahead and spend it on a nice facility, machine shop and hobby shop and all that stuff. Well, I guess I'm going to end the stream because all I'm doing is waiting on paint to dry now. We got it. It's almost on its way. I'll be back later on this evening. Oh, maybe not. Tonight's Charles night. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back by 7 o'clock to do an hour. And then Charles comes on. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you in a little while. After this paint dries, we can sand it and we'll put the super fill on. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.